My name is Kristen Hannibal, and I'm going to talk to you today about my small business called Biggies Boutique. Biggies is a small business targeted at helping families who suffer from the setbacks of life that hinder a lot of us today. My main goal is to help families who struggle with back-to-school shopping and necessities for their kids. My business has one primary goal: to make a child feel loved and thought about. A lot of low-income families struggle with parents who are convicted felons and have certain restraints that prevent the parent from obtaining gainful employment. The cost of living is so high today that low-income families struggle to pay the bills and clothe their children. At Biggies, we know what this feels like, and we are here to help. So what I'm coming with today is I need $150,000 from investors. Why do I feel like I need $150,000? Because I want to purchase inventory. I want to be able to accommodate for the utilities and wages for my employees and pay for advertisements. I rented this building from the owner for 6 months, and after 6 months he's seen my mission and he's seen what I was trying to do. So after that 6 month, he brought me in and he decided to just allow me to get the building for free. That was $1,000 every month that I was paying that was free from here on out because it was my building. So now this opens up an extra $1,000, an extra $6,000 that I'm willing to put in and to keep my business flowing. So this $150,000 I need to purchase inventory. That way I'm able to bring in to meet the demand that's coming in from all the low-income families that are coming in and buying clothes and buying all the necessities that their family needs, to keep the lights running, to keep the wages, to keep my employees paid, and to pay for advertisements for social media, and just to get my business out there and to keep on going on social media to find other and advertisement. I need this money to broadcast Biggies Boutique to the world so they can see Biggies Boutique the way that I see it. So they can see that these families need help. So they can see that not only do families struggle out of the year, but they also struggle when it comes to back to school time. I'm asking for $150,000 for a 20% stake of my company. After Biggie's first year of business, we made $120,000 gross income. Customers were coming in and loving the cheap prices for quality merchandise. The word flew through the town about Biggies and business we were selling. We were able to go from 2 employees, myself included, to within 4 within the year. Now that we are getting steady and revenue is a steady rise, projections next year are looking to double, maybe even triple. The past year, Biggies even had a school blowout that introduced a new line of body supplies and back to school giveaways. There is a great demand from families who struggle from working jobs that pay minimum wage, only provide part-time positions, and doesn't implement plans that focus on giving back to employees and their families. According to EPI, Economic Policy Institute, an average family of 4 living modest yet adequate standard of living consists of $6,731 per month. This statistic is for a modest family, not a low-income family. My business focuses on the families who are hardworking and still struggling to make ends meet. Families need help buying clothes that are made with quality and are going to last. It's not about the quantity, it's all about quality, because we want to be able to make sure the whole school year goes with that one piece of clothing lasting. At Biggies, all of our merchandise is made in the USA. When it comes to whether there is a patent, trademark, or copyright that relates to my business, the Every Student Succeeds Act has been signed into law by previous President Barack Obama. This bill rises above No Child Left Behind and makes sure that children are succeeding based on education. This impacts Biggies on a lot of levels based on there are other people taking a stand for children and making sure this next generation doesn't grow up the way we grew up. This next generation is our main focus. This next generation is my focus. This next generation is who is going to be our next president, who is going to be our next successful business owners. So here at Biggies, that's what we are focusing on. Biggie's owner, me, was a product of a single family, of an inadequate standard of family living and a single parent upbringing. My single mother struggled to work, making minimum wage, and a father who was in and out of prison. This was the typical family situation, and I knew that I didn't want to be the next generation of a cycle never broken. I was wrong. My actions led me to crime for survival. I have always had a deep passion for education and was the first in my family to get a college education. I have always had my heart set on giving back to the community, and which led me to opening Biggies. 35% of children growing up in single families have been since 2016. Now my focus is to giving back and making sure that children don't have to endure the same upbringing that we've all endured. Today I have a chance to make a choice to make a change. And that's my feeling overall. I go to sleep at night thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it. I thrive and I strive on making Biggies a new business that helps younger adults see and want to strive and want to thrive for becoming a success. What makes Biggies set apart? The fact that I want to make every child feel big on their first day of school, or at least once. Business makes everyone feel like family. My business, Biggies. Every time you and your family come in, guess what? We're going to remember you by first name. We're going to remember all of your kids' name. We're going to remember that you went through the struggle, but more than that, we're going to make you feel a part of the family. No struggle is above or beneath. We're all the same. We all come from the same boat. And we're going to make your child look and feel hip on their first day. We're going to put that Biggie smile on them when they go to school that first day. Biggies is all about saving a family money and making the primary focus about education. We're all about making sure that no child is left behind and that every child succeeds. So here at Biggies, our main focus is back to school and making sure that every child feels like once they go back to school, they earned it. Not only did they earn it, but it's something that they should do. They shouldn't feel like they have to do it. They should just feel like they just want to. Now we get to supply and demand. Families spend $812 on clothing. And we also know that our kids want the latest fashions. But at Biggies, we supply discounts, we have giveaways, we have gift certificates, we have free cards where if you get 9 hole punches, on the 10th hole punch, you get $30 off of what you purchased. And sometimes we know that some single families just need a break. So at Biggies, that's what we're here for, because we know that as much as you come in, we know that there's a demand for what you need. When it comes to sentimental value, Biggie's vision is based off of needs. What are needs that we know that our children need today? What are needs that we know that our families need? What are things that we know that we need as a society as a whole? We know that the next generation is based off of the children that we're upbringing today. So why not come together? Why not come to a place like Biggie's where you can be made and feel as if you're family, where your kids can come and they can pick clothes that are going to make them feel whole, that are going to make them feel loved, get discounts and gift certificates and win free prizes and everything that benefit your family. The value that comes from this is from my upbringing and not being able to have. So why not make the next kid feel like they have? Help me to invest in a child to make them feel big. By being big, I mean help them make them feel like they're a shark too. By investing this money into my company, we're putting more of Biggie's boutique into more businesses, more retail stores, more malls, more cities, and allowing other cities and states to be able to benefit from what just our state is benefiting from. We want to be able to be that young role model for other young mothers, for other young fathers, and be able to let them know that they once had a shark who believed in them. They once had a business owner who believed in them. Somebody who stood beside them and believed in their voice, heard their voice. The challenges that arise with investing in me are going to be that, yes, the competition is out there. I deal with big retail stores who have a lot of merchandise to choose from and to offer, but Biggie stands out because of our mission. Invest in me. Become that shark who takes that chance in Biggie's, because Biggie's is a business that targets poverty levels and fights back. Other retailers who campaign back to school sales don't believe in the same mission that I believe in. No child left behind. Every child deserves to smile big. So why not be that shark that helps every child smile big? I need help with inventory production. We have the demand. Everybody wants clothes. Everybody needs help with back to school. I need bigger space for more inventory in stock. I need to be able to shelve and be able to have the quantity that I need. Bigger space for more growth. I want to be able to have offices that allow 2 computers for people to come in and to just be able to job search, be able to get where me and you are at today. And more investors that are on board means more children that aren't left behind. What others think about my business is not my business. My focus is to give back to society, to make a choice, to take a chance, to make a change. The next generation doesn't have to grow up living on government assistance or resort to criminal activity in fear of not being able to survive. This is where you as a shark, as an investor, comes in at. Because I made the choice to take a chance to make a change in my life, and I'm sharing my knowledge and the love for the next. So you as the shark, I'm asking, take this chance. 20% of my company for $150,000 to make that choice to make a change for the next child to not be left behind.